Hello, John McPhail and My Gut Soap again. How are you? Hope you're well. Today I'm just going to make another batch of soap. You remember the last one that I did was the coconut oil and almond oil? It's a variation on that with the addition of cocoa butter. But just to recap, this is a bar that was taken from the last batch, which was the trial batch, and this is a bar of my standard soap. This is an avocado with kaolin clay and tea tree oil. It is a little bit smaller, as you can see from there. And about the same thickness, which is 30 ml. The new bars are going to be roughly halfway between the two when they're finished. I'm going to be concentrating more on coconut oil now for my soaps rather than the whole mixture of before. This will just happen gradually. Over the next few months I'll be making different batches with different fragrances. Today I'm using ylang ylang and sandalwood as the essential oils. They are essential oils, they're not cheap. And there's 150 ml in there of the two oils, 100 of the sandalwood, 50 of the ylang ylang. I've kept 25-30 ml of the almond oil and mixed it in with the essential oils just to make it easier to go into the mix later. The coconut oil and the cocoa butter are in here. I will melt these first and then, trying to get it to the 42 degrees, I add the coconut oil, which is a soft oil, which is a liquid oil. Your hard oils are your hard oils, which are like coconut oil, palm kernel, palm, which are solid when they come to you in melted temperature. The water I've already mixed. I've got 1020 mils and 488 mils or grams of the sodium hydroxide. I'll do that shortly. Got my temperature thermometers. This one will go into the oils when it goes on the stove, just so that I can monitor my temperature and get it to 42 degrees. Lining of the mold. I did that last time, but just to recap, there are three pieces. You've got the end bits, U-shaped bits, the long retaining part, and then the mold, the wide part. So we'll just do this just to show you again how I do mine. They go in, these go in. It doesn't matter which way around you put the U-shaped pieces and the long piece. They can be either way. I think I might have did it a different way last time, I'm not sure. But it is quick and easy to do. One of my customers sent me another method of doing it, and it's done as a one piece. I will put the link up to show how it's done, but you saw how quick and easy that was. The one piece, again, if you use good quality baking paper, you'll be able to use it quite a few times. I quite like the idea, I'll probably will try that. Let's get on and start making soap. Now, I forgot to mention my stirrers and my spatula for getting it out of the containers and into the mold. So first we'll go and put this on, my cocoa butter and my coconut oil. It's 2900 and 100. And then there is 400 of the almond oil altogether, plus 150 of the essential oils. So it comes in at about 5.1 kilos all up. So that's 2.5 kilos per mold. And then there's a few little sample bars which I will make as well for people to test. Because it is a new bar and I usually do have little giveaways. Okay, we'll come back when I've got this done, because there's not point in watching paint dry, and my oils are melted at 42, and then we'll go on to stage 2. Back again. Right, I've got my oils ready and my lye ready. The temperatures are 42. So now we can get cracking. Take my thermometers out and put them into the jug. And to start with, I just slowly add the lye to the thing while I'm using a stirrer rather than the mixer. There we go. Right. Now if you have a look at this, you've got the mix in here. Now I'm just going to swap from the stirrer across to the mixer so I can bring it all to trace. Get rid of any air bubbles in there. And I'll go on to speed 2. Speed 2 just allows me to bring it up to trace a bit more quickly. Also, do you want to have a look and see how this is shaping up? It's a lovely white mix. You can start to see, but not yet. You know, when you're whipping cream, it is very, very light to start with, and then it just begins to thicken. And a little bit after that is when you start to see sort of tracing going on. That's the stage you want to get your soap to. Now if you look here now, you can just start to see little things just sitting on the top. It's a mottled surface rather than a flat surface. That's when you add the rest of your oil. I already had added the almond oil to the mix to get it to 42. Now this is all your fragrance and your essential oils. And this is where I use a spatula as well, because you can lose up to 15-20 mils sometimes if you're not careful. And when you think there's more than $45 worth of fragrance in there, you don't want to lose 20. Right, and if you look here again, you can see that it's almost at trace. See that it's getting quite thick in there? And you can see where the machine is being run. That'll do. Right, now we've got that, let's go to the moulds. You can see there that it is at trace, it's quite a thick mix now. So we want 2.5 kilos in each one. Now I will remember to tell the scales. Here's 2. And just flatten these. There we are. That's that. Now we just wait for those for tomorrow. Now if you want to have a look here, I use soap calc, and this is the amount of water, 1,020 grams, 480 grams of lye, and then you've got a total of 5,053 grams, which is near enough to 5.1 kilos. I always use this one because I find it's very good. You've got 400 almond, 29 coconut, 100 cocoa butter, giving you 3,400 as a total for your oils. Plus 150 for your fragrances. That's it. You've seen the soap. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll cut it. Take care. See you tomorrow. Morning. How are you? Back again to cut the soap today. So let's first unmold. To start with, we just take the gate out and then just give it a nice little nudge, making sure the sellotape's been released. And that's how easy the bars come out. Now the cutter. You saw from my last video how I operate my cutter. I have set this to 30 mil. 20, 25 and 30 mil are the lines that are automatically marked in the cutter. I'm cutting these bars at 30mm, so it's already set. Place this in. And away we go. Oh, before I do, you notice here that it's slightly above, if I put it on that side, it's slightly above the height of the cutter. I'm limited because of the length of the blade. Most catering blades are only 75mm. That's why the height of the cutter here is only 75. However, to overcome that problem, the width of my soap is only 75. So by turning that on its side, it sits within the frame of it. So if your bar's a little bit high, just turn it on its side and it'll be the right height for you. Then it's just a matter of lining it up and putting your cut through. The bar's fairly firm. And there's your first bar. A little bit hard to get off. There we go. Now let's get cracking. Now the wonders of modern technology, this is going to happen really quickly now. No doubt my daughter's going to speed the process up. It's actually started. See, the bars are nice and straight. The reason is the blade is facing the front of the cutter. Out of this we'll get 28 bars. 30mm. Each mold yields 30mm 14 bars. It will give you 17 bars at 25mm, and it will give you 21 bars at 20mm. So it just depends on how thick you want to cut your soap. The coconut I've decided to do at 30. There's a lot of essential oil in there, so I'm going to have to charge more for the bars rather than less. So it's the perceived value. Right, so 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, I got 15 bars. There you go. 15 bars at 30, so that's 30 bars I'm going to get out of my batch. Now let's do the second one. Leg to the front and then away we go. This smells fantastic, by the way. The combination of sandalwood and the ylang-ylang, 2 parts sandalwood to 1 part ylang-ylang. It smells just fantastic. Won't be ready to use until middle of February because I always allow 2 months air drying before I sell my soap. And there we are, soap cut. Thanks very much for watching. Come back in February and you can come and buy one. Cheers, have a great Christmas because I won't be doing another one before then. Stay safe, enjoy the holiday period. Bye for now.